Hello everyone, no viewers at this live view yet, but I am just making full videos. So welcome to the stream. This will be an Italy video where we go communist and have some fun. It's also a showcase for the original Bella Ciao, Italian partisans rising up against Italian fascism. We'll recreate something like that. I mean, one of the goals should be to take out Germany. Not sure if we can actually make that. Let's get set up. Always a chore with Italy. There's just so much to do. At least I won't have to bother about the Ethiopia conflict. We'll see about that. Start with a few factories up here. I also want a land facility pretty quickly. Not taking a focus. Let's configure the factories. Something like that. Finish whatever navy. Probably not going to be a naval game anyway, but we'll see. Garrisons to max and the local police force for now. Let's manage the army here. Everyone's getting out of here. And everyone's getting out of here. We'll let the political power gain for a bit. We need that withdrawal from Ethiopia. Here we are. Withdraw from Ethiopia. And let's get the boys home. Hey, Junko. I'm fine, thanks. Also, I'm losing, but that's all right. We need a change of leadership. Abyssinian fiasco is done and will immediately proceed towards, where is it? Unite the opposition. Not going to waste much time here. Let's gather up the troops on the Milan line here. Start exercising, and we'll train up one division just because we can. Let's gather up the Air Force. And exercise them in the daytime. Now we're going to aim for a civil conflict starting in the north here, and then we'll just push in south. No real need to cheese it, it's not really that difficult. Will I try to core some of Africa or the Middle East? I might do that. It's a bit late in the focus tree because I usually don't go there until, well, a few other things have happened, but we'll see. Primary goal should be Germany, and once I finish with that, I think it's already time to end it, but might be early, so we'll see. We'll liberate Gramsci. It's a real reason to go communist because, you know, he's a cool guy, nice portrait, terrible communist. Oh wait, now that we are in the live stream, we should have some music. Let's liberate Gramsci. We'll do organized strikes in the north. And while we have Benito, we'll use him for the cheaper war economy. A bunch of terrible troops. I mean, I really love the by blood alone, but all those militias that you often just can't delete. I mean, what's the point, really? Defy the Duce, 35 days, and we'll be rid of him. Well, we'll need to fight a fight for it, but we'll manage. Let's immediately go towards radio. And here we go. We embrace the People's Revolution. In the Italian Civil War, you can just do these two focuses. They're quite useful. Some manpower-based war support, trucks. This one is a gem, really, that's often forgotten, but you need full control of Toscana, and then you get a whole bunch of equipment, 2 free technologies, and railway guns. I mean, what's not to like? So we'll definitely aim for this one. Appeal for the bourgeoisie right now. We get a few free troops, bring us on a total of 24. There is also a bonus troop here. 25 divisions, 1 over the cap, but we'll be alright. Give it to a general, give him to the field marshal. We'll do offensive doctrine. And get rid of the exercise, of course. Also, the Bella Ciao from the title is immediately in the music, so I'll just micro this with the music on. Enjoy. Yes, indeed, Italy can have 6 research slots. I think that's really an oversight on the terms of Paradox. I've been discussing with them that some countries only get 3 research slots, and they say it's on purpose for balancing, but I mean, then they really drop the ball on balancing out Italy and some of the other countries that can get 6 research slots. Italy's not the only one. Right, there's no need to bring 14 divisions there. Now we should just try to micro our way through here. And encircle. First encirclement, 2 divisions. Faster, that's alright. Force concentration here. We'll use to keep them all attacking, letting them go, and then attack the 1 division. Pin them in place here. No control yet of Toscana, so I'll just do the Italian Republic. This here is Toscana, so you know we're almost there. And now we have a big encirclement. This should really help. Even got Rome. That's an unexpected bonus. But we'll take it and we'll finish the lot off here. It'll be slow. Most of these troops are just utter crap, but slow, steady, we'll get it done. Mafia on the rise, we'll deal with them later. Support weapons and get into artillery. Probably going for a few early wars. Spanish Civil War. I might get involved there, but I think that would be terribly boring for you guys, so not very likely. A lot of divisions to finish off. Italian Republic, and now we'll do seize old equipment. We do something here. The Marxist philosopher, 10% political power gain, 5% research speed, and communism support. I'll take him. Help save Republican Spain. Maybe I will. I mean, there's no real reason to do it. It's not like it'll get me anything, but... And it's just so slow going. Gotta be careful, don't want to finish this off before I actually seize the old equipment. Let's do Bella Ciao again, just because it's the Italian Civil War. That song really belongs there. Encircle Napoli. Railway gun, armored train. We actually got a few of those. I think I'll now just go for the army techs. And we can finish off Napoli, see if that gets us the victory. Don't think so. I think I need Taranto as well, but I will get it. Four railway guns. Just get cracking. And here we are. Civil War complete. I mean, there's two choices really. Get involved in Republican Spain, and then that'll take long enough to then get involved against Germany. Or maybe just fight against Yugoslavia. They'll at least be guaranteed by Romania, possibly Czechoslovakia, and just expand into the Balkans. Get some stuff going there. Spanish Civil War be very... Well, railway guns are actually pretty good. We'll go for the justification against Yugoslavia in a few days. And we'll turn down the music a bit. Let's do the Popular Front. And let's see if we can get that guarantee of Austria. It would be nice. See if they do it. They refuse. All right. 49 political power. 245 days. Let's train up a decent army. So let's get rid of all those troops that I can't convert. Can convert these, convert them to the infantry templates, and I need about 9 more. And we'll expand them, make them a decent template. Maybe add infantry later. And we'll just go full in on the regular border. These guys, give them to another general. The defensive guy, and they can guard Zara and distract a few troops. Competent Italy run, well, we can certainly hope so. Not doing the Garibaldi Legion. I mean, that would be nice. Terrain XP, terrain gain. I'll just get myself my new leader and then go for army tech. We're going to have to fight well against Yugoslavia. Better production, please. Commando? No, I don't think so. For some reason, my air force is completely scattered. Deficits, infantry equipment, support equipment, camouflage expert, well, might be nice. Gramsci will be our leader. He's not too good right now, but he will improve. We'll get a few of these later, but first I'm going to get some other dudes. I mean, I'd get Bandits War for the leader I can get, but this one just gives me flat out bonuses that are way more interesting for an infantry run. To preserve army traditions. Really need a better chief of the army. Maybe I'll just train this guy up for that. I mean, I'm also missing an infantry expert. I'll take the morale guy. Really doesn't give me anything. We'll take the Bono. Defense is better than nothing. How are we doing on artillery production? Much too low, but I think I will expand into artillery. Make it 9 ones that I'm using. Who organized this navy? I don't know, but let's reorganize it. I completely agree. Italian generals are utter trash in the beginning. I mean, with the Civil War, they at least give you a few decent ones. This one is all right. And there's another one. The woman here isn't too bad, I guess. Trickster, but you know, free one on level 2. And I don't think there are any others. This one, these two seem new, but you know, politically connected, that's worthless. And I can't train this up for any skill, so I'd stick with Roboti or something, so at least I can make them infantry experts. You know what, I'll just replace you with you. Can do Super Necesito later, and I'll train up army leaders. And I'll also get proper heritage. I mean, I don't care about the cavalry design, but leader experience gain. I really need to train up those leaders, so let's do that. Let's also get a chief of the navy, maybe, or air force. Ground support specialist. Let's add the trade queue. Otherwise, I'll just have to keep on clicking forever. And here's my research facility, 100 PP because I already have so many scientists I'm not using. Maria Action, nice. I was about to say, Janko, that even China has worse generals, but they actually have pretty good generals to start. They just have the general spirit as a debuff. Let's just grab one more general from this queue. He's just level 1. Need one more level of planes here. 1947, probably should get the fuel. I mean, I can convoy raid the Yugoslavs if I wanted to, but why would I? If I can just conquer them, I can take their fleet. So there's no need to sink it. Going to train up a reserve army. And let's do air invasions. Czechoslovakia might actually be in this. That would be cool. Although it would be a pain to actually conquer them. Agreed. Italian general portraits rework. Any portrait rework of the last 4 or 5 DLCs is actually pretty good. I think the only really bad portrait, let's turn off WhatsApp. The only really bad portrait is of course the fascist Byzantine leader, the really weird mustache guy. Expand drone flying school. We don't have an infantry expert, maybe we'll get him later, but regrouping is nice. And let's get the commerce rating specialists. Yep, the Czechs are coming in. This could end really, really badly if any of these guys join the Allies. That's a risk I'm willing to take. They shouldn't, but, you know, it's been known to happen. Alright, let's micro our way through this. At least these guys don't give each other military access, so I don't have to fight all of their armies at once. And I have to keep an eye on my artillery count. I think I can expand the template. So let's do that. These guys will be under-equipped for a bit, but it'll fill up eventually. Let's get some armor going. Oh yeah, you can see this bombard icon here, and you can somewhere in here is the information that we are using a railway gun for bombardment. Where is it? No, anyway, that's the icon from bombardment, and that's the railway gun doing that. So we're actually doing pretty good up here. Might be able to finish this encirclement. going to let Austria rearm. Anything that slows down Germany is in our favor. And let's finish off the encirclement. Let's just get infantry equipment going. This template is doing really well, better than expected. But let's not forget to keep microing. This is a bit useless. Well. What you say is true. Czechoslovakia will join allies if world tension reaches 50 or more. I've seen Bittersteel recently mention another number, but I've got on record that really strange things happen with only a little bit of world tension, so I'm not holding my breath. If we have to fight the Allies, then we have to fight the Allies. So be it. I'm Italy, I'm strong, I can take it. I don't think I've ever got this quickly through Yugoslavia, like at all. Sultanate of Ausa. Oh yeah, right, I completely abandoned that front, so whatever happens, there happens. Insert if he dies meme. We got Belgrade. Shouldn't be too long now. We also are bordering Romania, and shouldn't forget that I'm actually fighting Romania. They do anything with military access? Romania has military access to Czechoslovakia, and Czechoslovakia has military access here, so that could be a problem if they all start showing up to defend against me. I have to get across this river, that would absolute priority, and that's Yugoslavia. Let's just take them all. Also going to set them to liberated workers. I mean, we're role-playing the communist right now. You should core entire Africa. Well, we'll see about that. Let's gather up my second army. Make these guys infantry experts, this guy infantry specialist, and now let's add an infantry specialist over here. Still only one army against all of Romania. That's could be challenging. But I see no Czech troops yet, and I've got across the river here, so I might stand a chance. Let's get this done. This is a supply hub. I really want it, so let's put all the troops on there. Well, not all of them. I also want across this river here. That looks a bit more problematic. Let's get an air force up here. Oh wait, I'm in range maybe? Sort of. Let's get that supply hub first. And there we are, and now put it over the river and get all of these troops on there. Planning bonus. Doctrines, air doctrine, battlefield support. They just have so many troops here. This is not going to be easy. Might have to try to get across up here. Supply is up and running. They're hitting last stand. This is going to be very tricky. Where are these railway guns, by the way? Are they actually involved? What the hell are my railway guns doing? I mean, they should be the firepower that gets me through here, but they are all on the coastline here. What the hell? I mean, I do have railroads here. What's the problem? Going to go for some army bonuses, and I'm also going to create an agency. Yeah, about those railway guns, can I actually get them to move somewhere? There's no railroads here, so how did they get here in the first place? These railway guns are really messed up. Seem to have lost one even. But I'm finally seeing bombardment bonuses here, so... maybe I will break through. Last stand, of course. Yeah, I only have 2 assigned to the general, but once I assign all of them, they do stick around for some reason, but... Did you miss the part where they were just swimming here, maybe? Come on. I'm probably suffering mass casualties in terms of equipment here, but this isn't funny. $14,000 guns in deficit. Yeah, sure. Is it maybe this? 5,000. Well, this looks like I'm failing here. I can't break Romania. See if I can break their entrenchment with a spy. Well, I do seem to be breaking through. Do you have some planes on them? Plane on what? Yeah, there's an Air Force up here. They seem to be working well against some tiles, but certainly not against all of them. We might actually have to go all the way around to get across this river. I mean, the Danube is difficult to manage, but this is just so sucking. Hey, I got a cross here. Might actually still do this. I don't know, man. This looks like one of my worst game openings ever. At least on live stream. Trust me, I do a lot worse sometimes. If the Czechs send in their troops here, it's over. Then I'm not doing anything to break through here. They have a massive army at this stage in the game. I mean, I'm at this point not even convinced I'm going to beat the Romanians. I mean, I'm in huge deficits, losing enormous amount of equipment in the mountains, and they are just not budging. I mean, look at this last stands on mountains, reinforcing troops everywhere. I have no supply, and it's not even close before I get any. I mean, I got over here, so you know that's something. I'm not sure why I don't have any railway gun support anymore. You know, someone can explain that to me. It's pathetic. Where are my railway guns, and why do they keep insisting to go to this port here? They don't seem to be assigned anywhere at this moment. Where are my railway guns? Jesus. Right-clicking what I can, but they don't seem to be going anywhere. Whatever, I give up on the railway guns. There was a factory production efficiency cap. That'd be nice. Agent captured. That's not nice. Those railway guns are so bugged. I mean, I've once gotten into an argument with a developer from Paradox. I mean, guys don't play your own game. And they said, well, we do play our own game. Well, it doesn't show. They should be playing this game with a notepad, writing down bugs they encounter. And there's just no excuse for all the crap that's still in here from years ago. I mean, railway guns, I believe that's no step back. They do not work as intended. No, I don't understand either why they're going to that port. They seem to be going circles, maybe. Oh, there's one here. Well, I got supply in Cluj, so that's something. Kind of breaking through here. Also, yes, and compliance gain. Dark day for Romania when I decided to actually kill them here. Might actually make it. Wow, I'm into Bucharest. I mean, I don't have supply here, but we can build it. Build me that railroad and then we'll talk. Anschluss, Austria. 50% world tension. It's going to be a problem, I'm sure. But you know, I've been getting too successful anyway. People are telling me, but Antasil, your micro is always so clean. You write these good guides. Well, this is life. Things go wrong. Watch me fail. That's nice too. Certainly good for a change. But there is still hope. Romania will fall. Let's build the flame tank. And let's get assaults. And there goes Romania. We'll just take it all, because why not? That'll spike world tension, 60%. I'm not going to push through here. We're going to play a classic trick on the Czechs and just try to encircle them from over here. Give these guys something to do, and you can take the river over here. Did that get us any guns? It did. Let's convert these guys to a regular army. Back to having deficits, I'm sure. It's manageable. This guy's level 6 now. I'll switch him around. I'll see if I can make a decent offensive general. I'll get Mario here and just keep him on the second army. Who the hell is this? Another woman. We'll take Sebastiano here. We also need another airfield. It would be awesome if I actually managed to push through here. Hang on, this might actually work. Pinning attack and split off some troops to the north here. International support, and we got a major encirclement. Now, I'm not saying this is the death blow, not by a long shot. Where's the supply hub here? That would be Prestov. If I can reach that, I'm giving myself a chance here. And meanwhile, just try to kill these guys. Get some experience for Mario here. I actually got Prestov here. Glory to me. Let's connect it to the supply network. Occasionally there's still a railroad gun in here, and now I can actually see them, so, you know, that's nice. Not going to follow the Soviet Union, we're just going to... What's interesting here? Yeah, let's just do these focuses. Bonuses are good. Whatever happened in Spain, it's over. Prešov. Thank you. As a Dutch, I try to be as international as possible in my language. Basic medium tank. Glorious. Level 4 already. I mean, is there a scorecard here? 116,000. Do they have divisions left? Well, probably, but not too many. Let's just finish them off. Do I have to build an air force for that? Well, it can't hurt, now can it? Just some industry. Punch through the forest. My clean micro is good. Back. Puppet War Golem against... can't use this. Yeah, we'll do this. These guys and... more industry is good. Don't die, please. I need you. See if I can save this division. I could. Excellent. Sudetenland is done, so I kind of missed a piece of Czechoslovakia. I fully expect the Czechs to be annexed soon, if I don't take them first. Let's start guarding the German border here. I have a hunch. And probably have to start training more troops. Let's get a German spy. Yeah, sure, let's make another last stand. It's not like I need the equipment. I'm amazed at how many troops the Czechs have at this point. I mean, had is a better word, but still. Well, they're not anymore. It's kind of incredible how long I'm lasting here. It's 1939. Oh wait, no supply here. Always keep an eye on the supply. This is a mistake. Because now I have to barge through fortresses with almost no supply. Oh well. The Pope, I mean, I'm communist. Do I still have a religion? Would be surprising. Hot damn, this is one of my toughest battles against the Czechs ever. Well, I did get them. Of course, this is indefensible. So I'll have to withdraw at some point. And these guys will join the Axis. Might as well release them as a puppet, but I'm not going to. Going to guard against the Czechs here, the Hungarians here. And yeah, these terms were acceptable. And an extra army. These guys will probably join the Axis too, so let's get another army going. Flame tank, military engineering, and let's get to crush the mafia. Socialist Republic of Italy, nice ugly brown color. We'll get these guys on the Bulgarian border. And I will be needing these. There's our 50 research slot. I will get another one. Germany claims medal. I expect them to do Fate of Czechoslovakia at some point. Will that affect me? I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, flame tanks. Nope, PDX did not fix that part. So if I release them as the puppet, they will just get annexed. Might as well just keep them like this. As soon as we go to war, we will lose the territory, but that's all right. Mafia is crushed. Let's convert these to regular infantry and give them a general. Yeah, woman power, that's fine, let's go. Anti-air and medium flame tanks. Do I have the infantry equipment to also add an infantry? Yes. Everyone will need to exercise, but that's fine. Especially these guys. I have 5 spies on Germany now. Come on, into the same tile. And another one incoming, so let's get collaborating. This guy and this guy. And let's infiltrate the army as well. This one and that one. Poland refuses German ultimatum. They join the Allies, and I'm kind of tempted to join as well. We'll wait for a bit. I think there's a war goal against Germany here somewhere. Maybe not. Alright, I need to be at war, and then I can do this focus, and then I get a war goal against the German Reich. Yep, thanks. Correct. Can't justify on any of these guys just yet, because then they'll just get guaranteed. Can go for an offensive war against the Germans. I mean, why not? What's my deficit on flame tanks? It's a bit big, so we'll wait a bit and get that deficit out of the way first. I can't guarantee Netherlands. I can only guarantee democratic nations. I can only guarantee communist nations, and there's just no other communists here. Not even France. Save Netherlands as communist Italy. Yes, I will, quote unquote, save them. They will become under new management, of course. Let's settle the Ethiopian question. While we wait a bit for opportunities, we should prepare for other stuff. Researching the super heavy railway gun. I mean, what could go wrong, right? Pressure Ethiopia, sure. No, they're not going to accept anyway. Help me out here. What is the focus that cores Africa for me? New colonial policies, I guess, but we'll concentrate on improving stuff here. We get an Ethiopian puppet. All right. Great. Any decisions for that? No, we can do create Greater Italy, but we need to focus, so it's probably not valid. Let's get an Air Force going. Flame tank deficit is almost gone. Let's just declare war on Germany now that they are busy. Let's also start harassing Germany to the max with a subfleet. Do I have any decent admirals for that left? The answer would be no. I don't like gentlemanly. This one is all right, I guess. You'll just have to train up for Seawolf. If anyone has a hotkey to do this more quickly, I would be very interested. Otherwise, we'll just have to hope it'll come in the next Navy rework. And to war with Germany we go. Let's also get those Super Esercito and Super Aereo focuses. And I really hope that these guys soon will join the Germans, so I can attack them for free. Let's get these troops out of here, by the way. Somewhere over here will do. Well, we're on the defensive here. "11 volunteers. They're not actually coming, I think, because the Soviets are at war. Oh yeah, let's ask military access from the UK, so we can then use our subfleet to raid everywhere. What's happening here? Didn't expect to see me live. Well, kind of bummed out on editing real videos, so I'm just keeping busy with live streams. I don't think this one is going to be very successful, but the previous two were. I reformed the Ottoman Empire with all of its cores, so go check those out. This is a bit of a failed game so far. Nothing really happens the way I wanted to, although I did capitulate some Balkan countries as Communist Italy. Doesn't look like I'm going to hold here. Doing quite alright, thanks. Completely unrelated news, I got an award today. Award for what, you ask? Well, I'm not really sure anyway. I got awarded some prize at a work conference. Pretty cool. Right, I'm pretty sure it's just to keep me as a customer. Why aren't they joining the Axis? And just like that, the doctrine tree is done. We should also get some air doctrines going. And centralized control. Naval reform. Yep, mountaineers should be the real plan. You may or may not have bought a house. Well, if you have bought it and it's done, I will certainly come to visit. There's also this thing about this board game PDX was pushing last year. I pre-ordered that and I thought it would be coming this year, but it's probably scheduled for next year. I plan to set up games for that. I think it's really going to be cool. Come on, Hungary, join. Do I have Mountaineer technology? I do, right? Yep, so I'll just improve those later. Collaboration, 45%. I mean, Germany's not doing too hot, it seems. But I can't push through here. Not going to push through here either. But we'll see. And I can't leave the Hungarian and Bulgarian border alone. I mean, the moment I step off these borders, you're just going to see that they join the Axis anyway. So I need this reserve army. And I'll pour all the experience I get into Mountaineers. The Hearts of Iron board game. It's been pushed on social media last year, and there was a crowdfunding for action for it. And we had a live stream with Bittersteel, Aldrahill, and me playing the tabletop version, tabletop simulator version of it. That was really cool. Oh yeah, I was going to improve Mountaineers. Where will my steel go? I'll just import from far France then. That could be a very good point. They want southern Slovakia. They usually get that right. Well, if that theory holds, and I'm tempted to think so. Do I need this? No, I don't need a topple war goal against Germany. I'm already fighting Germany. Special brigades? No. Special forces and then expand into mountaineers. That seems like a really, really good idea. And Janko, while you're theorizing, do you have any idea why Bulgaria isn't doing anything? Is that perhaps Germany has to recognize those claims, maybe? But they did. Interesting. Well, Germany is killing itself here. No, I really need mountaineers to get through here. How does my mountaineer template look? I can probably easily expand this. Yeah, but it's already 1940, so... Alright, let's risk it. Let's take these guys off here and try to push through here. Possibly. Bulgarian government supports IMRO. No, that must not be it. No faction, no faction. Keep an eye on it. And that would be true. They are a weak nation, of course. Divisione Alpini. They joined the Axis. They didn't join the war yet, but we'll take care of that. Does this give me special forces multiplier? It does. I'm not punching through here, so I'll just get back on the Hungarian line. I'm unassigning this one, putting him on the Bulgarian front. She can take that one. Bicycles. What am I, Dutch? Yeah, a bit smallish for a good template, but I think it'll do. It's one of the advantages of communist Italy, the insane compliance you build up through this guy's bonuses. Daily compliance game, 0.05%. This is a really good leader. Level 7. Should get the other guy on here. I am trying to level him. The endless shuffle of my leaders. Let's also get tip of the spear. Can we now convert all these guys to mountaineers? No, we can't, but let's wait for this focus to finish. War participation is through the roof. I really like that. More mountaineer tech. And let's get these guys as well. Oh yeah, how are my subs doing? They got absolutely obliterated. Medium risk. Oh well. Such is life. Did you get any experience from that at least? Hardly. Divisioni Alpini. Diversify elite forces. By the way, we can just, you know, set these guys to exercise. We have the fuel. Yes, all this army is now mountaineer. And then we'll use these guys to push through to Salzburg if we have to. And we'll make this guy an offensive field marshal once he reaches level 6. Alright, let's design a better plane. And put more factories on it. And get some rubber. Bulgaria joined the war, so let's punish them for that. Let's again switch around generals, because I want this guy to get level 6. Great, justification's complete. Hungary joined the Axis. I don't see myself actually pushing through here yet, but it will be nice to have an extra front once the mountaineers are trained up and Bulgaria is finished off. And it's time to dive into Germany. I can now give this guy offensive and switch him out for that guy. Easy does it. Bulgaria's gone. Mountaineers are training up. How's my artillery stack doing? Not too well. I need a bit more artillery, but we'll be alright. Because I want to expand the Mountaineers with at least more artillery. Let's get these guys out of here. They've served their purpose. Collaboration government. And the mountaineers are ready. Going to push through Hungary, I think. We'll take back Bessarabia some other time. This territory not bordering that territory? Well, apparently not. Fall of Budapest. I mean, it's something. Probably slow going. Starting to feel like bitter steel here with all this last stand by the AI. Super annoying. %67%, Germany at 1.6 million losses. Do makeshift bridges to get across the Danube here. It's all coming together. Destroy Imro. Such an annoying mechanic. Occasionally I do still see my railway guns. Meraviglio? Oh, we annex Albania. That's fine. Right. 2 viewers left. Might not be my best game ever. But still, we struggle on. Let's capture Vienna. See if we can capture Austria. There's almost no German troops left here. Or at least cut off this part of Austria so the rest will be encircled. Grab Graz. Well, that's good to hear. It's actually quite fun to play. I mean, I messed up something big at the beginning, recovered quite nicely, and I usually restart, so, you know, there's a victory there. Keep at it, adjust, like a true Iron Man game. Bum. This guy finally made level 6. Too bad, not doing anything with it. We're about to battle plan into Germany. I'm so done with these Germans now. Also, I really need to hurry to take Berlin before anyone else does. So, there we go. Free collaboration governments. No need to do any other stuff. Let's get to work on France. This is a rare event, by the way. Antisil battle planning. I think I also said that in my Ottoman game. So, you know, It happens more often than you think. More compliance growth speed? Just in Albania, I think. The fight overseas. Sure. Germany is almost dead. Just for the hell of it, I would like to capture Berlin. And here we are. I have pretty much all of the war participation, so might even get Poland in here. Let's see, should I get an integrated puppet or just a collaboration government? I think a collab for Germany is better. Let's start with puppeting Poland with war reparations and Hungary, Bulgaria, and Hungary, where are you? Yeah, you guys are not going to steal my rightfully taken German land. Oh wait, I got that spirit where puppeting is cheaper, so I'll, you know, puppet them. It will all be mine. Annexing might be better in the long term for the compliance gain, but look at this political power and this insane amount of factories. I can just quickly annex them anyway, grab their manpower, and also get the stuff. You know, this would actually be a nice game to indeed go after the allies. Mid to late game, I'm incredibly strong. Soviets would be boring, I think. But explore that coring of Africa stuff. Maybe I'll do that next week. Anyway, for today I think I'm finished. Wasn't a bad game in the end. I mean, I did beat Germany and I got all of this. I mean, how can that be bad? And I'm working towards those war goals. Liberate the workers of Africa. Get war goal against the United Kingdom. Somewhere around here are African cores, right? Or is that over here? No, that's democratic. If it's there, I'll find it next time. As for today, thanks for watching. Especially a thanks for Janko Rasko, who has been with me here for all this time, supporting me. Yay! Thanks! Bye bye!